Hello guys, sorry I was a bit late.
So,
Yeah, hi Rohit.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're okay.
yes, you're audible.
Today we are going to discuss about non-interactive login, administrator login account for non-interactive login. Okay. So anybody has any idea about this or anything? What is non-interactive login? Yeah, why?
No
Login via
idea,
scripts.
Rohit.
Can I able to screen my screen?
Yes, I can see you. Rohit.
Yeah.
One question. Like if URL filtering is not do not work in like without license, like Palo Alto VM.
What?
I mean URL filtering works or not work in like Palo Alto VM.
Oh,
Or like
no, I
virtual,
guess. No, I guess.
because it's like without license, right?
Yeah,
That's
without
why.
license it won't work. Guys, can you able to see this image? I'm sharing you one image, right? Can you able to see this?
Yes. Not now.
This error image.
Yes.
Can anybody tell me why this error is coming? What error it is?
It's a certificate.
Yeah, correct.
That
Who
is
said
saying
this?
that
It's a certificate, I guess.
Yeah.
yes, expired certificate, I think.
Correct. So why this certificate error is coming?
Because of the license.
No,
It is not in the database of the that
no,
certificate is.
no. See what firewall will do? Firewall will be generating its self-signed certificate, right? So the device which you are trying to log in, web login, that device won't have this firewall certificate, correct? So it is
Yes.
showing us a error message like, or else it will throw a warning message like this is not from the trusted device or anything. They are trying to access this. For this thing, this error is coming, right?
Yes.
Correct. So as I said earlier, like Palo Alto will be having a self-signed certificate when they deliver the device to you. Then again, what you have to do for the removing this error or anything like from your domain or some kind of you'll get the certificate, correct? Windows certificate or Linux certificate, any certificate, right? CA certificate, root certificate, correct?
Yes.
Correct. Then what you'll be doing, you will be adding that certificate, like you will be merging that that certificate with the root certificate with CA certificate. Then how it's like it will be building a trust with the firewall, the device which you are trying to log in with your domain, correct? Then only we are able
Yes.
to will not able to see that error, right? Sanjana, can you please mute? Yeah. So today we'll be discussing about this. Like today's topic is about administrator login account for non-interactive login. Okay.
Sir, is it possible to save the videos in the portal with the topic names, like what topic this video for, like that?
I don't know, like this thing will be done from networking
Yes,
side.
this is
So
possible, but they are not doing this in this class only. We have to told them to name the topic wise.
Yeah, because it's easy for us to to go through video like which topic we want to revise.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to this today. I guess it is troubling us. Writing pad. So this is
Yes. Yeah.
the
Whichever.
admin device, right? So here will be somewhere what it was called the machine which you are trying to access the firewall URL, correct?
Correct.
So here somewhere the firewall will be placed. Right? What it will do first? First, it will send for login request.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
If you're trying it to the web browser, then again it will be replying with some prompt.
Yeah, for authentication, user authentication.
Right. Then again
Yeah.
it will send the credentials.
Yes.
Then again it will reply back with the what?
Acknowledgement, something.
Login
Kind
successful
of
message.
logins. Yes. Yes.
Correct. Who said this answer?
Amrish Kumar.
Yeah. I think you have gone through the concepts.
A little bit. 3 years back.
Yeah. So what will happen? First, what we'll get? We'll get a certificate error. Correct. When this user is trying to access this firewall URL here, somewhere like 192.168 something, so he'll get certificate error, right? Because of the self-signed certificate, which is generated by firewall. Because of that, you'll be getting some error,
Yeah.
or else it will be showing some error. Correct.
Yeah, correct.
So why that certificate error is coming? That certificate, the self-signed certificate, which is generated by the firewall, it's not a part of this machine. Correct.
Yeah.
It is not. Its firewall can't trust this. Why? Because it don't have any certificates or anything related to this firewall, right? From the
Yeah,
trust
right.
source. So because of that reason, we can able to see the error message. What error message? Sometimes you can't able to log in, or sometimes it will be warning like this is attackers might
Insecure.
be
Yeah. Some
trying
security
to
messages. Yeah.
some security message will be
Yeah.
generated. So what we have to do in that case? So here somewhere will be one server, right? This is your admin system, right? So it will be in domain.
Yeah.
Correct. So this will be a AD server. Correct. It will be having some CA certificate.
Yeah.
So what it will be having? Some in-house integrated CA services, right?
Yes.
To log in into the web interface or anything, we'll be using this certificate, web interface certificate. Correct. So what will happen? Here you'll be having some credentials like your username / your company, like networkings. This is the domain, right? Domain ID dot something,
Yeah,
and this is your username. Correct. So
yeah, correct.
so it will generate this from the AD. They will be generating some CA certificate. Okay, and it will be sent it to the trusted zone. Trusted, like it will be shared it with the admin system. Correct. So once it will be shared with the admin system, what it will do? Admin system in a trusted zone. Correct. Trusted source. Admin system is a trusted source or not?
Yes, it's trusted.
Then what it will do? It will be pushed into the trusted admin from admin system. Will be pushed into the trusted source of the machine.
Yeah, correct.
Correct. So what will happen? Can anybody tell me? After this?
After this, they will not show this error.
No, there are still process behind this.
It will create a signature.
Signature, yeah.
It will create a signature.
What kind of signature?
That will be encrypted, I think. Signature which is encrypted only for trusted zones.
Tell me guys. Next, what it will happen? Then firewall will generate one CSR certificate and send it to the AD. Right? What is CSR certificate? Certificate signing request. Will be sent by the firewall to the AD or CA. Correct? Then again it will be replied it back with the root certificate to the firewall.
Okay.
And root certificate will give the certificate. What root certificate will do? Root certificate will be giving the firewall what we can say, the trust kind of thing with the host name. Okay. with the help of CN. Like CN in the sense canonical name, like host name, IP address, or it can be anything. Okay, which will be there in the firewall. Correct. Then this will be mapped. This certificate will be mapped, and it will be signed as a root certificate. Correct. After this.
Yeah.
And we can add this root certificate in where?
Firewall.
No.
No. ID.
In the
Admin
message.
trusted
Yeah.
store.
Yeah.
You guys you might have seen like where we are adding this firewall certificate.
Initially when we I think where it is admin trusted store.
Let me admin trusted source in the sense this device where you are trying to access this firewall or anything. Right. So here in the trusted root certificate, we'll add this. We'll import the certificate, which we have got the root certificate from the firewall, correct? Which is signed and mapped in the firewall. Correct. That root certificate will be downloaded and will be added in the trusted root certificate authorities, so that you could have see the firewall IP also sometime. Like if they give you right the issue date, the expiry date of the certificate, everything you can able to see here in this. Like
it's like
once
just like upper side
to build
the
trust between this device, firewall and this device, we'll be adding the firewall certificate so that you could have not see any error of that after that.
Yeah. Please show us once.
So is this Rohit, is this necessary to do this in production network? Can't we bypass that error and advanced login?
No, like here we have bypassed this only. I haven't added the certificate, right? In the advanced section, if you are clicking, firewall giving you the option where you can log in, correct?
Yeah.
Like it is in some attackers might be trying it. It will give warning message, error message.
And then
if you are ready to proceed, then you can proceed. There is nothing like that you can't proceed.
Yeah.
Correct.
But in production network, I think it is not.
In production network, the edit team will give you the certificate. Okay. Then you have to import that certificate here. You have to create one certificate profile. Like you will be generating one certificate here. We will be creating one certificate, local certificate. Let me erase this. We will be creating some certificate here. Okay. And you will be adding some. 1 second. Let me clear this. You'll be giving certificate name, correct?
Yeah.
Some of the certificate name we will give here, correct? Something. Test cert I'm giving. And the certificate name also you can give. Okay. And you can click as CSR certificate. Okay. Then you have to come here and add this like host name, IP address. I said right, CN, canonical name. So you have to add your IP, firewall IP.
Who is giving certificate?
You have to generate the certificate and you'll be sending it to the AD team. So AD team will merge it with your CA and they'll generate your root certificate and they'll give it to you. Then you have to add the certificate here. Like here you have option. You have to first create the profile. Then you have to add the certificate here. So here is the import option. So you can add the certificate here. That thing will be like the AD team will generate the certificate for you. Generate and give it for you.
Certificate is only for URL or some specific policies we use certificate?
Like to build the trust, as I said, to build the trust between the untrusted source of device. Or else firewall will not open, right? Sometimes what happens, like you will be using a root certificate, intermittent certificate, and some of the wildcard certificates in the firewall. So that what will happen, like the software developers, or if they are working in Android emulator or some Visual Studios and all, they are not able to. They'll be getting some errors. Server certificate error they are getting. Why? Because of this reason. Like firewall is not allowing them to flow the traffic of that particular thing. So what we will do, we'll just go to the file section and we'll add that this firewall downloaded certificate will be there, right? We'll be adding the certificate in that application, like in Visual Studio or Android emulator, you can able to see. Once you go to the settings, there will be an option called server, or else you can directly search for certificate. If you add this firewall certificate, it will allow the traffic. Or else you'll not get, or else you'll be getting the error. as I said, in the internet option, like in the trusted thing, we are adding the certificate, right? And then certificate. So once we added the certificate in the trusted root certificate, the certificate will be there, right? There are a lot many certificates, other kind of certificate. Once we add this firewall certificate here, it will be in the trusted, like trusted zone of the firewall, correct? Then it will allow the traffic, or else you will not get the server certificate error or anything while you're trying to access.
If we have a 2-3 untrusted zone, then we have a separate certificate or a single certificate.
Why you will create untrusted zone 2-3?
Very yeah, you are making certificate for URL. If you have 2-3 URL, then we need to make 2-3 certificate, or I just
No. What I'm saying is your admin device will be in some of the domain only, right? In your organization, this admin device will not be beyond the domain system, correct?
Yeah.
right.
Correct.
Sometimes, or in some situation, you have to test. Like if it is in a domain, you will be getting some of the error because of the antivirus or anti-spyware or endpoint security DLP. You'll be getting some error in your office laptop that you can't able to troubleshoot. What you'll do? You'll take a plain laptop, right? Plain device.
Yeah.
At the time, if you want to log into the firewall, it will throw some error, correct? Why? Because your device is not in domain, your device is not in the network or anything. How does the firewall will trust you? Like you
Yeah.
are the admin, you have the authority, you are in the trusted store or anything. Like how the firewall will get to know?
Okay. Will it be working for all the? Will it be applicable for all the softwares? Like suppose
Yeah,
I'm working
the
kind of
firewall.
on.
See, the traffic will be if they are working in your organization.
Uh-huh.
If they have connected to your VPN, the traffic will be flown to this firewall only, right? If they get some server certificates error or anything, you just come here and download the certificate and give it to the user and inform them to install. Otherwise, if they have directly downloaded the certificate, there is an how you will install the software. Next, finish, right?
Yes.
You can do that in that way also.
But
Once they
somehow,
did that,
somehow means most of the in the trusted zone, when we are in the trusted zone, most of the application when we used to install it, it will show that it will ask for the administration password and username or password. Sorry. In that case, will it work?
Yeah. So what we'll do, we'll be adding here with as I said, right, the web of the certificate. You will mention here name of the certificate. Once you click, okay, it will not ask for username and password, right?
Yes.
As I said earlier, we have created this as a super admin. So when we'll come here, and if you click here, this is right. One second. Authentication profile. This is not the thing. Right. Yes, somewhere I guess. 1 second. One second, guys. Let me check this. Device.
काम जो है ना iOS भेज देना उसका डिटेल जो भी है और केबल के अकॉर्डिंग उसका हाँ एमएस जमा हो गया बस डीसी के डॉक्यूमेंट्स कंट्रोलर ने अभी तक सबमिटल नंबर नहीं दिया है ना तुम भेज दो पहले क्योंकि वहाँ एयरपोर्ट का ही इशू है थोड़ा तो महेश्वरी ने मांगा है कल
Guys, can you mute?
एक घंटे में कॉल करता हूँ.
So how you generated the certificate, right? I have exported this. This certificate will be sending it to the CA, your AT team. So they'll match it, they'll merge it with the root certificate, and they'll generate you as one certificate, and they'll give it to you. So that that is in CSR certificate, so that you could have used that.
Show us how to use the certificate.
Yeah, 1 second, I'll show you that. Once that is merged, so you have to go to setup. Once we receive the certificate, shit, my device is very slow. Anybody install this VM?
No, sir, VM just wanted
No.
to check like from where we can download
Yes,
it.
sir.
Rohit, can you share the VMware because I'm not able to find.
Just download it from the VMware portal itself.
Sir, I have.
It's not happening yet,
It's
right?
not free. It's not free, but I
Yeah.
think it's paid.
No, just download it and just find the key for VMware Workstation 16 or 17 in the GitHub. You'll get a key. Just add that key, then that will be
Mhm.
working.
So which version I should download? 17 or 16?
I have downloaded version 17.
17.
Hmm.
Okay.
Or else, if you want, I can give it to you.
Yeah, it will be better that uploaded that like
Key, I
all-
guess I have directly downloaded. 1 second, my device firewall is working.
I have installed before the class. I will
Mhm.
check and use it if you want.
This is not opening yet. Yeah. So we'll click here. Okay. Then authentication. This certificate thing we are not doing right, so it's one-time job. Guys, can you give me 1 minute?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry guys, today we have resetted the password, firewall password. So for that reason, I got a call. Okay.
Okay, no issue.
So once they'll give you the certificate, right, with the password and all, you have to import the certificate over here. Okay. And the step is like you have to create one profile here. First you will be generating the certificate. Then again, you will be creating a profile in SSL TSL service profile. Okay. Once you create this, the certificate can be imported. And the same certificate, you have to come here in the setup section, and in the general setting, once you click, you can import the certificate. Okay, that's step by step. You might have seen this in the lab, I guess. Can anybody see this exercise in lab
Yeah.
or not? Lab manual
Yes. Yes.
is
Yes.
there?
Yeah.
Step by step procedure.
Yes. Yes.
I don't think so. You are able to do this. Why? Because you will not get certificate, I guess.
Will be in the
Yeah, as of now.
nothing.
To try
We
this
cannot get
thing,
certificate.
doing this with the same certificate. If it don't work, then we'll see. Okay.
Oh, we'll try.
If it don't work or anything, if you face any challenge, just let me know. Okay.
Okay.
With the certificate part. So for that, first I'll check in the lab, like where we can create this and all. And
Is
if
this
it is
a VMware
generated,
keys?
Hmm?
I think someone put it in chat.
What?
Yeah, is this genuine key? Chetan Kumar.
Yeah, you can use that. That is you might have get it from the GitHub, I guess.
So this certificate is being used by the user admin for handshakes.
Yeah. Non-interactive login for the admin. They are generating the certificate. If possible, I'll create the step-by-step screenshot, and I'm trying to do it. Okay.
Okay, we'll say this part later, I think.
And next topic, I'm like, if you guys want to know about this, like login into this password cracking process, I can help you out for that.
Rohit, actually, what you just showed us, like certificate generation of the certificates and get the approval and get the setups. Okay. Management, we have to upload the certificate. Okay. How it is being used by the user admin?
How it is being used? I showed you, right? The diagram. What I have put it.
Yeah, that I understood. Like, sync and ACK being shared. Okay. Like the handshake is done. Okay. But like the policy is made for this.
No policy is made for this. You will be what you will be doing, right? You will be getting some certificate, right? You will be creating one certificate profile, the certificate management section. Then you will be sending it to the AD. The CSR will be generated and send it to the AD team, right? They'll be sending you one certificate that will merge with the root certificate. That certificate will be adding in the firewall, so that certificate will be having the firewall IP or hostname information in that. Okay. The same certificate will be given to the end device, like untrusted device, which is not in the domain or anything. Okay. We'll be getting that error, right? After adding the certificate in that end device, what you can see here you can able to see connection is not secured. Correct?
Yes.
Why? Certificate is not valid here.
Yeah.
Correct? So once you added the certificate, when you try to log in, it will show as a connection secured.
Okay.
Correct? So you can export this certificate also. You can export this certificate and send it to your ID team. And
why we need to involve the AD?
Once you open this Facebook, it is using its own connection is secure, correct? What it is showing here?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it has the valid certificate.
Some valid certificate is there, right?
That means in a secure network, if this Facebook is barred.
See what Facebook did here. Like they'll be giving you some certificate, like this web browser, web UI is in trusted store, right? Trusted zone, correct? Not zone, trusted kind of thing, trusted device or trusted store, we can say. Correct?
Portal, yeah.
Yeah. So here you can see this. We are using the Facebook certificate here for this. Same as if you are going with the firewall thing, you have to use the firewall certificate. Then only it will not throw you the error of not connection of the site is not secure.
And this thing we have to do.
See here we can able to see the certificate is not valid. Why? Because firewall is having only self-signed certificate.
Yeah,
which is generated by the firewall.
Rohit.
Yeah.
Suppose that like we are installing new firewall.
Hmm.
So this thing like certification part, we have to done with this every firewall that we are installing.
Yeah.
Every time, right?
Yeah. That is one
Yeah.
time job we have to do that thing.
Yeah, one time.
Yeah, one time job.
Like we have to add we can post the certificate through our domain, like a domain controller through ID, so that any system in our domain can log in safely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that thing, like, you will not get any kind of error message, or else the device will be like, it will be in think like you are in a trusted zone, trusted store, not zone. Zone is a different thing. So you will be importing that certificate, okay, with URL and details, and this CRL and OSCP and certificate status timer. This thing will be there, and this is 5 second. What is CRL in the sense? Certificate revocation list. It will be using for
kind of
external
timer?
certificate. Yeah, it will be using for external certificate time to help the CRC, like if the certificate get expire or any kind of thing. Not OSCP, is OCSP is an protocol. Like if we enable both the CRL and OCSP, like OCSP will check first, then it will be sending it to the CRL. It's a protocol, okay.
Yeah.
And OCSP, if you check like CRL and OCSP protocol will run first, then it will be moving to the CRL, like the certificate expiry date, and when did you add the certificate, when did you renew the certificate, and you will be getting some notification pop-outs or anything related to the certificates and all. You can that kind of mechanism will be done by CRL.
So what is the role of this like timer 5 second?
Like if you can like revoke also the certificate.
Okay.
Timer and all this, that will, you can set this manually. That is not a big deal.
Okay.
Can you explain this again? Why we need to involve AD in the certificate installation and creation?
Why you want AD?
Yeah, we can generate a certificate on the device and install it on the local machine and access the device easily, right? Yeah, why we need to involve AD?
No, you can't do that directly, right? Firewall will be having self-signed certificate. Correct?
Yeah, self-signed certificate we can generate.
You will generate the certificate and you will be sending it to your domain, right? Your firewall will also be in domain, correct? Some of the domain networking.
Suppose if I don't have a domain involved in the scenario, okay, domain machine or server, I am directly contacting the firewall, directly accessing the firewall. Okay, I am getting this error, SSL error. So I can generate the certificate on the device, firewall device, and import it on the local PC and access it.
Okay. So it's if I give you an example, like if you are going with some of the IT certifications or training, they will be giving some certificate, correct?
Right.
That will be not in your name. But if you want to know that you are authorized engineer or anything, that certificate should be under your name, right? For that, what you will do, you will go to the Pearson Center. You will be writing that exam. Once you clear the exam, you will get the certificate with your name. From to be under your name, right? For that, what you will do, you will go to the Pearson Center. You will be writing that exam. Once you clear the exam, you will get the certificate with your name. From that,
yeah,
company certifications. Like if you are going with the PCNSE, you will get your name, some name with your name with Palo Alto Certified Network Security Expert, Engineer. This kind of certificate you will get, right?
Right.
Without that certificate, if you are going to some company and you are saying like, yeah, I'm a Palo Alto engineer, how they can trust you?
But this is local. If suppose I'm talking about outside the network, like I'm accessing the Google, it needs that kind of certificate, like known
No,
certificate.
no. For that, there is a different certificate, public certificate, what we call it.
Yeah, public certificate, right?
Yeah. For
So
that, you need to use the public certificate.
there is a dependency on the ID server.
There is nothing like that. You can download the public certificate. What will happen if you are going with the public certificate? Anybody can be, for as you are able to access, you are able to create the trust store between that device. Some other people also can be do that same thing, right?
Yeah.
There is a necessity of merging this certificate with your domain, with your IP, with your host name, everything, correct? So that
Right.
like some kind of security you are implementing here.
Yes, it will help us to send the traffic between the client and server, like between a local PC and firewall securely. That's the main motto of this SSL certificate, right?
What can I? How? Let me explain you once.
Because see, if I'll generate a certificate on the firewall and install it on the PC, so firewall give me the CA, like it will be the CA. It will give me the authority to access the firewall securely. Because I generated this certificate on the firewall on the same device. It's a local kind of certificate.
The firewall certificate, what you are downloading, that is not the local certificate. It will be having nothing, right? That is a self-signed certificate just to run this firewall. That's it.
Yes, right.
Once you add your domain, host name, IP address, everything in the certificate, and once you match with the root certificate, map that certificate with using the help of CSR, will be mapping with the root certificate, right? Then only it will be in a trusted store.
So
Others, how it could be? If you are using public kind of thing, then as you have downloaded the certificate and added here, other person also can do these things, right?
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. Before some time, they are able to like break this Facebook thing. How you know this thing? How the hacker guy or some penetration tester guy or some engineer can break this Facebook? Like Facebook will be down or anything. You know how they were doing this thing?
Maybe there are different types of techniques.
No,
SQL
like
injection or
before,
Metasploit.
no. Before how they were using, right? There is an if you have a public hop in BGP, there is one protocol AS or something is there.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So through
Autonomous
that,
system.
if you have one public hop, they can able to get the access to the Facebook and they can break the Facebook. Like break in the sense they are not able to access this thing, right? Now this option is not there, but before this option was there. You might have seen this. Facebook will not open for some regions and all. That could be impact.
Yeah, something like DOS.
That could be loss, right?
DOS
Like,
attack.
yeah, and 1.5 year back, the Facebook was down. Correct? 8 hours it was not working. Correct? Anybody heard about this?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the reason it was not working for 8 hours?
Yeah, it was something like down or server down.
He has missed some
denied,
routing path, right?
Yeah,
The flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you mean to say whenever we have to install the firewall, we have to involve
to create some secure connection. Like it should be like some private connection for you guys.
That means a firewall is having an ID, creating an ID for the user. That certificate is used as an ID for the user.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not
simple,
for user.
I think simple answer
it's for
is
the device. It's not for user.
Device. Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Firewall cannot be exposed to the WAN side.
Can you please show the flow from the device to firewall when I'm accessing the firewall? Like this error is coming. Okay. HTTPS not secure error. SSL certificate error. Yeah. What is the flow? Like what I'm sending to the firewall and what firewall is replying to me?
What you are sending to the firewall and what it is replying it to. I'll explain. Wait. This is your firewall. Correct? This is the system. You can think the URL you are trying from this system browser, correct? And this is not in a trusted store, correct? So you will get connection error or connection is not secured. Correct?
Right.
Yeah. So what you want to understand? Next flow.
Yeah, flow. What I am sending to the firewall after accessing, I'm writing, for example, IP address
You
in
will
the
get this
browser.
error message or warning message. If you want to continue with this, you can continue. If you want to continue after this message, error message, warning message, you can continue. You can click on the advance. Yeah, I'm ready to take the risk. You just continue.
Yeah, that's understandable. But I'm trying to access the firewall. I'm sending what kind of request to the firewall? Like hello, hi.
After that, you will be generating one CSR certificate from the firewall and sending it to the CA, like the AD. Correct? Then this guy will give you back with the root certificate. This root certificate will be added in the firewall.
It will directly check the certificate, or it will say hello. It will give a response to my hello first. Or
what this guy will add here? Username dot something, your domain name. Correct?
Yeah.
So after this, how it could be? There could be some trust built between this, right?
Yes. How
Why?
that
Because
trust?
see, if this is in domain, and will this also be in domain? But if the certificate won't match, like somewhere if you want some entry, and you'll be giving some Aadhaar card number. Okay. Previously you have entered some Aadhaar card number and you have entered that in a some wrong number you have entered. But once you get there for check-in, if the number didn't match, your biometric didn't match, your retina didn't match, it will not allow, right?
Yeah.
It should match, right? If it is match, yeah, this is the guy. They'll trust you. Then they'll allow you inside. Correct?
Yep.
Or else they'll carry you out for the checking. Correct? This is for example I have given. Still you got confused?
Yeah, actually, forget about the domain connectivity. Okay, let's talk about firewall and the device which I am accessing the
firewall and the device. That is a simple way. Download the public certificate, add in the firewall, and you can use it.
But this is the local. Why I need a public certificate for this?
Which is local?
I'm locally accessing the firewall directly. It's like a client-server architecture, right? It's like a client-server architecture when I'm accessing the firewall, right? I'm sending the request, and firewall is acting as a server, and he's checking my certificate.
No, firewall will not act like a server. Firewall will not send you anything. Server and client is a different kind of thing. If you did some changes in the server, it will be pushed to the client. Okay, but if you did some changes in the client, it will not push to the server. That will not impact to the server, right? Correct. Don't go in a server and client method. This is a different method.
And what is this OCSP service responder?
It's in protocol. It's in protocol.
Like when you are generating the certificates, that it was asking for the OCSP responder also. What is that? What is mentioned in that OCSP responder?
In the sense?
See, like when you open the certificate, open the certificate. Okay, add a snapshot of it. Okay, that it is you are creating a certificate name, common name, and there is a signature signed by. It is writing. Okay, and there is one more column that is OCSP responder. See here left side OCSP responder is here. Okay. We have to give the responder certificate also at that time. What to add there?
Hello.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you repeat the question?
See, when you are generating the certificate, okay, there is one block like that one. It is asking for one OCSP responder.
See, there is one CRL, that is certification revocation list, and one is OCSP. OCSP, as it is a protocol which is used for verifying that certificate.
Okay. CSP.
Hello?
Tell me.
Yeah.
I got this.
It's
a
a protocol which is used, which is in simple manner. It is a protocol which is using for verification purpose of the certificate.
Rohit, there is one doubt for me. Without having a certification installation in this untrusted device, we can create policy and we can allow traffic to this untrusted device from firewall.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, is it necessary to follow like certification is mandatory or we
This
can do by
certificate, for the best practice, the certificate should be there. Why? Because like everything will not work until unless if you build the trust.
Okay, in other way, we can also create a policy to allow traffic for untrusted device. Like
Think as like you are somewhere and in front of you have a firewall. Okay, it will not allow you to do anything, right? Until unless if it is like if it is allowed or not, correct? It's completely about the command and the instruction what you are giving to the device. Until unless if you are not instructing to the device, you can't do anything, right? Device will not recognize the things, correct? You have to set some command or rules or anything.
Okay.
Then only it will be allowed, right? So you have doubt about OCSP or CRL or certificate thing?
Again, I'm telling you, OCSP. I was reading one documents in that OCSP is asking for the FQDN or that IP. That means the OCSP is the only one who is going to generate the certificate, give the certificate, or someone else.
OCSP is using for verifications of the certificate. Like
okay.
Again, like if it is a public key, HTTPs or some applications, if you are creating some profile or anything, that will be validation or verified by the OCSP. And CRL, what it will do, it will just check for like validation, like how long this certificate will work, expiry date, or if you want some revocations on that certificate and all, that thing will be taken care by CRL. Two different jobs. Don't get confused.
But I think Rohit, both the things has some kind of same work to check the validity of the certificate. Yeah. So you can use
not same kind of. No. This is not the same kind of thing.
One thing more, Rohit, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Tell me.
Actually, what my concern is, like when you are going through this training course, okay. So when you log into Palo Alto device, okay, and you have got certain topics like dashboard, ACC, monitor, policy, objects like this, okay. In that case, when you click any of these things, like network is there. If you click it, we'll find some specification left side, like zone is there, interface is there.
Yeah.
Please explain that things. Okay, what are the uses of it?
Yeah, next class, like first we have a module, right? We'll go by that module.
Actually, see, right now you went for certificate. Okay, before that it was like user identification was there. Some admin roles. Yesterday we had the administrator.
Where it was user admin roles. Still we are here only.
That only, na. We have a drop down there. Many other things to be explained in that section.
Which section?
Means in device there is many things like user identification is there and server profiles and all.
Yeah,
Okay.
here there are a lot of topics is yet to cover. Connecting to the firewall to the production network with security zones, creating and managing firewall with security policy rules. Then we'll discuss about NAT and application using
that
app
only
ID.
I'm that only I'm trying to tell.
Everything is there. We haven't
Everything is there.
completed. Yeah, we haven't completed.
So
even covered 1%.
I know you haven't started it, the firewall thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
This is our fifth class, and we haven't started to the core concepts.
Yes, exactly.
This is what I can say. This is an initial kind of thing. This is a basic kind of thing.
Intro.
Like,
Basic.
first initially what you'll do, you'll configure IP address, everything. You'll log into the firewall. Then you'll get a CA certificate. We'll add here. Done. Then you will be creating some admin roles. That's it. Now you say me, how much we have covered?
We haven't entered. We have still a draw a sketch.
Huh? What are the topics we have covered yet?
I think also we haven't covered like CLI part, right?
CLI part is that only that
Different,
initial, initial
Like
kind of thing.
initial
That's
like setting management IP or something.
After that, everything will be in the GUI itself. Why do you want to go with the CLI again?
Right, in my last two interviews, interviewers asked me the questions from the CLI part. Like, tell me the command of the like configuring policy through the CLI part. So I was like, blah, because I was knowing through only the GUI part, right? And they were asking for like CLI part.
See, I'll tell you one thing. Some of the interviewer, if they don't want you to hire, they'll do this kind of thing. If they genuinely, if they want to hire a guy, what all the interview questions they'll ask you? Let me explain it.
Interview was good. Yeah.
Okay, they'll ask you about tap interface. Why vWire is used? Virtual router is used. Correct? What is the role of vWire? What is the role of L2 interface? What is the role of L3 interface?
Yeah.
How you will configure? Why HA is required? With different types of HA. And they'll ask you like, we have a production firewall. So you want to upgrade the PAN OS and you don't have the downtime. How will you do this?
Actually, the interview was like more of a network part, and there was a firewall also.
I'll tell you this thing. This kind of things has like a lot of time when I have given the interview, if they don't want to hire us, like if we don't have some reference or big shot in that company, or else if they don't want to hire you, like this thing will happen.
No, actually, they self-contacted me, and they were like very eager to like hire me. Everything was good, but then one guy come from like nowhere, I think, and then they started like the CLI part.
That is what I said, right? After your interview scheduled, somebody has given a reference. They could have got 1 lakh, 2 lakh for the referral bonus. They don't want to hire you.
Yeah,
correct. This thing will happen. But if you're genuinely going for the interview, if they want to hire, they'll ask you about tap interface, vWire. What is virtual wire, virtual router, L3 interface configuration, L3 interface. They'll not tell you to configure. They'll ask you the concept, how it works.
Yeah, obviously.
I ask you one question in the demo. Like if some user has complained he's in a LAN zone or a private zone, and he's saying I'm not able to access this URL. What all the troubleshooting you'll do?
Yeah, maybe
I ask you this question, correct?
Yeah.
So how you are explaining these things, based on that, they'll think, this guy is technically good or not. If you are saying just like the by heart answers and all, no, we have to create the diagram. Like let's assume there is A computer, let's assume B computer. This is connected to the firewall. You have to explain in this manner.
Scenario-based questions.
And
it might be.
And how you have to explain, in the sense, if he asks you one question, you have to explain 10 minutes unless he says stop, or else you have to listen for 10 minutes. So within 3 questions, you can complete the interview. This is the tips and tricks. I am giving it in different class. This is I just said you the Palo Alto class. We are giving different training for this.
That's why I thought that I'll go for the certification part and then I'll try for the security position.
Clearing certification is not a big deal. Okay, once you complete the course, just contact me. I can help you out.
Definitely.
Okay.
There
is a demo paper. Everything is there, so that you could have do that directly. Tell me.
Sir, I'm speaking as actually, sir, if I'm just studying previous class, previous class, if I get any doubt, so
actually, who is speaking?
Actually, my name is Ashok Malhotra, user.
Your name?
Ashok Malhotra, sir. This is
Ashok, yeah.
not my laptop. That's why it's not looking.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, if I get any doubt previous class, so how can how can from
we
your
have a doubt clearance session after a class, so you can ask me in that session only.
No, sir. If after means if I remembering my video again and again.
You are comfortable in Hindi?
Okay. मेरा कहना है सर कि अगर इनके पास 4 या 5 क्लास होने के बाद हो सकता है मैं प्रीवियस क्लास जो भी देख रहा हूँ कुछ ऐसे डाउट्स उस पे क्रिएट हो सकते हैं तो उस चीज में पूछना अगर चाहता हूँ तो विद इन जो क्लास के ड्यूरेशन पूछ सकते हैं
पूछ सकते हो, मतलब क्लास खत्म होने के बाद डाउट क्लियरेंस सेशन में पूछ सकते हो या व्हाट्सएप में आप मैसेज डाल सकते हो। हाँ ठीक है, या मैं रिप्लाई करूंगा, नहीं तो और भी स्टूडेंट्स है जिसको नॉलेज चेक करना है उन लोग भी रिप्लाई करेंगे।
Yeah, WhatsApp group is better.
Correct.
Actually, I have shared my number yesterday.
They haven't added you. Hello.
Yes, they haven't added me also.
Those who have not there in the group, just ping me. Okay.
Okay. Where to ping you?
Okay, you don't have my number.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Share your number in chat.
I'll share my number in the chat.
Yeah.
In future means if I get any doubt in Palo Alto class or question or anything, if I get any problem, so I can contact at your number personally. Sometimes it's not. क्या हो सकता है सर? मेरा कहना है सर कभी ऐसा कोई क्वेश्चन मेरा इस तरह का कर सकता है कोई प्रॉब्लम तो इस चीज को मैं पूछने के लिए पर्सनली वही नंबर के लिए करना चाह रहा था।
नहीं, आप ग्रुप में मैसेज कर दो।
भाई सबके सामने पूछ लेंगे तो हम लोग का भी डाउट क्लियर हो जाएगा।
ठीक है, आप सी व्हाट आई एम सेइंग इज, अगर आप सबका सामने पूछते हैं, आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि मेरे को मत पूछिए, आप जब सबका सामने पूछते हैं कि आपको 2-3 तरह के चीजें मिल जाते हैं। गाइस
Rohit, mute them all.
guys, who is speaking? Yeah.
At the same time जिस समय मैं ट्रेनिंग चल रही हो सकता है वो क्वेश्चन मेरे पास ना 2 दिन बाद 3 दिन बाद उचित मैं रिपीट करूंगा ट्रेनिंग का क्लास रिकॉर्डेड क्लास तो हो सकता है तो ये क्वेश्चन मेरा क्या ये चीज क्या होता है मैं जानता ही नहीं तो ये
आना चाहिए। जब आपको आएगा ना तभी मुझे समझ में आएगा कि मैंने कुछ तो पढ़ाया, आपको डाउट्स आ रहा है अभी। अगर डाउट्स नहीं आया ना, मेरे को फिर लगेगा कि मैंने कुछ नहीं पढ़ाया।
रामायण पढ़ा दिया मैंने।
डाउट्स आना चाहिए। डाउट जब तक नहीं आएगा तब तक आप कुछ नहीं सीखोगे या मुझे भी लगेगा कि मैंने कुछ सिखाया नहीं।
बिल्कुल नहीं आया ये फायरवॉल मेरे लिए बिल्कुल नहीं आया। मींस सिर्फ मैं नाम देता फायरवॉल जैसे
अभी फायरवॉल में हम एंट्री कहाँ हुए हैं? अभी तो हमने फायरवॉल शुरू भी नहीं किया। ये सब बेसिक है, बेसिक। करेक्ट guys, let me know those who are feeling this is a advanced thing.
This is not.
I'm
They have
taking
not
it as an overview.
Actually,
they
sir,
have not yet started.
My background was telecom industry. That's why.
Which background? Which background?
Telecom background. Microwave.
Like I'm taking it as a overview.
You are much better. You are close to this Palo Alto. I've got a SCADA background.
Actually, I have studied in CCNA also, and how means in protocol BGP, MPLS. I have just theoretical knowledge, not about that. Most because my department does not.
Rohit, once you go through any topic, means just tell us what can be the question which will
Yeah,
be
like
asked by the
yesterday
interview.
class, I said you right while I was explaining your topic. I told you right, this is important, just note it down, that kind of thing. And after completion of this course, like if some interview has been scheduled or anything, just let me know. I have some questions and answers what I have prepared, so you could have gone through it. Okay.
Actually,
Yeah,
yesterday
yeah.
what I have prepared, so you could have gone through it. Okay.
Actually, yesterday, day before yesterday, I had one interview of this Palo Alto only. Okay. The interview asked not about the Palo Alto, but everything from the
So
network.
for interview kind of thing, you contact Gaurav sir. Okay. So
everything that
yeah,
would be every.
Can I get the number, sir?
once you are in the group, right? Once you added in
He's
the
in
group,
WhatsApp group only. You
Yeah.
can
Okay.
message them.
yeah, you can message him. So they might have arranging training for interview preparation. That is a separate thing, I guess. You have to check with them.
The interview asked many questions related to networking part. Being the
Yeah,
starter,
yeah,
it was very tough for me.
that is what, guys. That all thing I can't disclose in this class. This is a
Yeah,
Palo Alto
we are
class.
all the one.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you guys want to see something or learn something, you can, or else I'm going to tell you like the password recovery thing. Those who are interested.
Is paid one?
What?
Interview training is paid?
Yeah, that is a paid one, I guess. For that thing, for more details, you have to check with Gaurav sir.
Okay.
Okay, check
Okay.
with him.
Okay.
Rohit, I pinged you on your number.
What?
I pinged you on your number, WhatsApp
Okay.
number.
You haven't added it?
No. So I've given you one message. So
Yeah,
just
I
add
got
me in
it.
that
I
group.
got it. I'll just ping Gaurav sir. Okay.
Well, I think your lab folder is also not approved.
Okay, I'll inform them this thing also. Okay.
Sir, VM from where we can download? Like I was checking on like torrent. I got a file which
directly
is
download VMware. Download from
no,
the direct official website.
Yeah, it's taking to some Broadcom website.
You have to log in. I've just checked. You have to log in, create an account on it.
That is not required, I guess.
No, it's required.
Now it's required, at least.
Okay.
Okay,
So
now we have
if
to-
you don't have any doubts, can I explain you about password recovery?
Yeah,
Today
sure.
I have done this.
Okay.
So that we can learn a little bit.
What happened in the sense like it was in lab firewall and our engineer has configured everything, username and password, but after that he forgot.
We can't see your screen.
No, I haven't shared the screen. I'm just telling you the scenario. Okay.
Okay.
So password kind of thing I can't show you to you, I guess. Why? Because you are not in the group, right?
Which group?
I can share you the screenshot, I guess.
No, I'm in group. WhatsApp group, man.
So what you will do in that thing, right? Some of the students is not there in the WhatsApp group, I guess, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So once you are all added, just confirm me. I'll share you the screenshot in the WhatsApp of the password recovery. I'll tell you what is the process of that. Okay. I'm not sharing the screen now. It is not there actually. It was done in my office device. So what we'll do at that time, we'll reboot. We'll connect the console cable and you'll reboot. And after the reboot, we'll be entering into the Mint, MINT. You have to press M continuously, and they'll get a Mint. Okay. You have to enter into that. After that, you'll be getting a lot of option. Like you will be entering into the maintenance mode, Mint in the sense. So there you will get a lot of options like maintenance, entry reason, get system info, factory reset. You can do the factory reset of the firewall. That means you can, you are able to lose everything, right? And there is one option like select running config. There you will get all different versions of this file configuration. You can select one before file where you can able to see this like password has been changed. You can export that file, then do the factory reset, and the file which you have exported, you can import that file and you can run. You can log in with the old username and password.
Okay.
So it only stores n-1?
Not n-1, like it depends on the, like I said, you're right. You'll be having different file name versions will be there in that.
Like Rohit, can we do this like in VMware, like password recovery?
Yeah, you can do this. You can try this password recovery in VMware.
We'll try.
Yeah, to try this. Like first you create username and password and you run and create another username and password and try to log in try to log in the boot. Okay, then you have to press EM continuously. Then you'll get a 3 option. Okay, one is PAN-OS main -other and PAN-OS mint and PAN-OS system root 0. So you have to enter PAN-OS mint. the second option. Okay.
Okay.
Once you enter into that, you will get a login welcome page. Welcome to the maintenance recovery tool. There you are getting a lot of options like factory reset, everything. Select run, click on select running config, take the backup and previous version backup. Reset the firewall, load that image, load that config again, running config. Then you are able to log in with the old credentials.
Okay.
Okay, and you guys didn't ask me question.
What
This
okay?
is
What
the
okay? We are not able to understand it. Okay. We are not
okay.
able to see the screen also.
You guys didn't ask me question. Like I said you, this is in lab firewall. I told you the scenario that is in lab firewall, and he configured the username and password. That means it has only one username and password.
Only. That was I was thinking that how can we
Yeah, how can you
said
recover that?
I thought it maybe I'll see tomorrow what is going to happen. Yeah.
So for that thing, if that in that case, you have to reset the firewall, or else again
I
the
am
same
not able to
step.
understand anything.
Wait, if I get anything in the Palo Alto website, I'll share it with you. You can able to see that.
Yeah.
Or we can share
If
the
you might have
screenshot.
shared the screen, I
Can
might
able
have
to see my screen?
Yeah,
yes.
no, we can say.
This is for just knowledge purpose. This is not in edu.
Yeah.
छोटा बरस ना
Here you can see, I guess. Yeah, this is the mode. Okay, after you reboot the firewall, you have to continuously press M. After here it is showing right, continuously pressing M. You will be maintaining enter into the maintenance mode. After you enter to the maintenance mode, you will be seeing this dashboard. You have to click on running config here. Correct. The previous version will be there. You have to just select that.
Is it a CLI?
Huh?
Is it doing?
Yeah, this is doing to CLI.
Okay.
CLI mode.
Means again again CLI comes into action.
Yeah. See,
CLI
this some
will
kind
always
of thing you have to do in CLI.
Yeah.
Like for the initial
CLI,
setup, to give the
CLI is the
static
like last resort. You
Yeah,
have to
and I'll tell you another one thing. Let me finish this first.
Okay.
You guys didn't ask me question today. That means you are not concentrating.
We are concentrating too much.
I said the lab firewall configured and one super admin was configured. And if you forgot the password, how will you get the previous version of that in select running config?
super user.
Only one super admin is there, correct? So how will you do that in the running config?
I think super admin have the right to recover.
Who
They
said?
can recover, right?
If you don't know the password, and how will you recover that? Only one super admin is there.
Yes, CLI mode.
Can you please explain me how we can do if you want to recover?
So this only I think continuously press and going to the
Rohit, now you are asking the question that you don't want to select us.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm just saying this for only knowledge purpose.
Yeah, no, it's like it's good.
See, if you know this thing, you can tell this thing in the interview, but he'll not come and ask you to do the password recovery, okay? And there will be no situation like only one super admin. Today it's my bad time that this thing happened.
Okay, there was only one.
It happened to you?
Admin.
Yeah, today this thing happened. That's why I'm saying this to you, na?
Okay.
It will recover the super admin password.
Yeah, we can do that.
So again, you have to log in through the console.
What?
You are connecting your laptop.
No. In our device, in our organization, there is an open gear.
Okay.
That is we'll be using for console. Directly, we can't go and connect the firewall using console cable. There is one console port. Directly, it is connected through our network only. We can able to open that, take the console of the device.
Okay.
So wherever I sit, I can do this thing. I can take I can open the open gear portal, and from there I can take the console.
Yeah, it is kind of something like SSH.
Today I got two issues. From morning we have resolved that two incidents. One is this. Another one is this is not a bad. This is a good day.
Learning this. Yeah.
So that those who are working under me, they got to know if this kind of things happened, what they have to do, what actions they have to take at that time. They were not knowing, right?
Yeah.
Now they got to know.
So is it a coincidence that today you are teaching password recovery and only today it happened?
Yeah, no, it was not in a plan. I did this, so I thought I could have show you this, guys. Like first class, you asked me this thing, I guess. at the initial configuration. Someone asked me this, correct? Password recovery thing.
Yes.
Wait.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, like, if we have like one super admin, so
who asked me this?
How?
Who asked me this? Yeah, hi.
We can do this through CLI, right?
Yeah, you have to do this to the CLI. Till this selecting running config, till this, it's the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you have to export the file what you have. Okay.
Yeah.
Selecting running config, there will be one file with one super admin credential, but you don't know the super admin credentials, right? You have to open that file, and it will be like in some zip mode or anything. You have to unzip, and there after unzip, there is one last option will be the tech support.saveitconfig. Okay. We have to rename that file under recovered config.xml. Then you have to send it to the TAC using support portal. If you send that file, they'll help you out with the username and password of that device. And
Okay, so you don't
while
really
raising,
need to reset the whole firewall.
then you have to reset the firewall.
No, after the TAC has given you the username and password.
Yeah. TAC will give you that. They'll be having root access. They'll log in with their root account.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, they will reset it.
They will reset it and give it to you.
Okay, got it.
And there is another one method which I can't disclose that thing. Another one method is there.
That one we want to know.
That thing we can't disclose.
I will get selected to any of the firm. We will do it, and we'll fire it from there.
If you tell that thing, na, they'll fire you. They'll not select you itself.
That only I'm telling you.
They'll not select you.
After the selection also, if we do this, they'll fire us.
Yeah.
Let me keep this as a surprise gift, okay? If someone studied really well, if someone understands the concept really well, for that guy, I'll tell this after the completion of class. I'll only ping that guy, and I'll share all the documents and everything to bypass the password.
Okay.
That
Palo Alto knows this.
That is an surprise gift, and don't share that thing with Palo Alto.
Because, yeah.
That will be the upper hand. We're not going to share anyone.
Huh?
That will be the upper hand.
Yeah.
So
Today,
today
I did that thing. Okay.
So suppose that someone bypassed this. Suppose that, and through the wildfire, they recorded this Palo Alto because every logs, automatically send it to the wildfire, right? So
somebody can't.
To know that
somebody can't bypass that thing.
So it is a feature. It is not a bug. It's a feature.
Yeah.
There are lot many. It's not a feature. It's a technique to enter into someone's house without permission.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
So something like it is bypassing the main door.
Yeah.
Right.
You will be injecting something, and you'll be doing something to recover the password. So, what can I say?
Suppose that we are not entering the house through the door. We are entering through window.
No, you are entering the house with the door that only, with not the key, without keys.
That means you have the master key.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you the example. If you have iPhone and the Digistra chip will be there, correct?
Digistra, yeah. Correct.
So if you there is you'll get a code in GitHub. Okay, I'll not say more than this. So if you run that script in the Digistra, and if you're just injecting this, just connected to that iPhone, it will crack your password within 5 seconds.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, this same kind of thing. What I'll do, I'll get the hash key, and I'll parallelly match that hash key with this. And there are some recovering tool or some to crack that hash key. We are using lot of tools in the Linux. Okay, by using that, we'll crack this. This is also Linux based only, right? It is using CentOS Linux flavor. So I did that, and I logged in without any data loss. Okay, once I logged in, I deleted the super admin, and I have created new one. Then I shared with that support engineer.
Yeah. Okay, that is the advanced version. But
yeah, that is the advanced version, but I didn't show this thing to any of my colleagues.
Okay. If we want to recover through this set of rules here, what is written here means ultimately we have to switch off the firewall first, right?
you have to reboot the firewall.
Means we have to
Yeah.
power up the firewall.
You have to reboot the firewall. You can use the command.
Okay.
See,
was
power.
CMD.
I'll tell you. Don't feel bad. Like before, some IT engineers are there. Still now, also some IT help desk engineer is there. So if you ask them, my system is getting hanged, they'll say restart and run whatever you want to run.
Yeah.
This kind of answer they'll give.
I will not get means that much upset because I'm not the IT.
But don't even in our networking part.
I'm not targeting anyone.
I'm a core electrical guy.
Okay,
but
I'm not
like
targeting anyone.
sometime it works. Like some of the interfaces of the router doesn't work, so
No.
we have to give
No.
shutdown and no shutdown command.
No. Shutdown and no shutdown, that is a technical kind of thing. But if you are if something goes wrong, if it is there hanging or something, you'll restart the device itself. No, right?
No.
That is what I said. So if something is hanging or anything, first you have to open the task manager. You have to see what is the CPU utilization, how much
CPU
disk
load,
is, memory is consumed, everything, and because of which application. Like this kind of troubleshooting will be there, right? The same kind of thing. This is your firewall is also like it's like computer, or like it's like secured one. It is also having some kind of thing, right?
Even it has like different like many
in
CPUs.
Windows also, if you forgot the password, there is a method without you lose your data, you have a recover option, right?
Yeah, right.
Right,
Everything
correct?
like correct.
Yeah. So there are a lot many things. So that is a surprise gift. Those who want to learn this, I'll give it all the details with only one guy, and I'll ping that guy after completion of this class.
But keep like a screenshot in the WhatsApp group. After the that part like
no, if I don't feel like if
no,
I don't feel that
about...
nobody has gone through this Palo Alto firewall in a conceptual way, then it hurts me, na. So I'll not share that thing.
No, definitely I'll go because I have to take the like certification part. So
you should not do that thing. Why? Because why I'm not disclosing this thing is like it is not about my personal agenda. It's one is like this is an illegal thing. Second thing is like your firewall may get scrap.
Yeah.
Correct. I'll tell you. Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, and why? How? Like I know like what all the things will happen when you try to do this thing. So I have tried in PA200. I took it from my office. I kept 2 firewall. I tried that thing. Okay, 1 firewall got scrap. I tried in 6, 7 firewall. Then I got to know what all the error it will come. If this error will come, what I have to do.
Yeah.
Correct. What I'm trying to explain here in the sense, if you go to some clinic, doctor will also give a tablet for fever. Compounder will also give a tablet for fever. But after that patient have the tablet, if something goes wrong, compounder don't know what to do, but doctor know what to do.
Yeah.
That is the reason he has studied 5 years. The same kind of thing. We have tried that thing lot many times. Then I got to know like we can do this.
After so many experiments.
Without involving tech.
Yeah.
So you can essentially submit a CV.
Huh?
You can essentially submit a CV in Palo Alto.
No, I don't want to go with the Palo Alto. I just don't want to go with the Palo Alto. I just don't like that job. Like they'll raise the tag ticket. I have to ask them details. Oh, this is not working. That is not working. Why? That is not required, right? If power cable is not working, they will raise the case for like 2 power cable is there. In that, in one A and B port will be there, right? A is not working. For that also they'll raise a case.
Yeah.
So that is not my kind of job.
Like for every reason, they just raise the ticket. Simply
not that kind of thing. If anything is related to the firewall, then only they'll raise.
Yeah.
I'm not interested to go with that thing.
Yeah.
So what could be the criteria to get into some other field? In the
sense?
Like you are talking about the customer support, right? Right now.
No, I'm talking about tax support, not customer support.
Oh, back
tax. Customer support is a different thing, man. Yeah.
If an interviewer asks like a question like which firewall is the best in the market, okay, which you can recommend to the client.
First thing, they'll not ask you this thing. Why? Because they will tell you they'll like which firewall they have. They'll ask you the question about that firewall only.
Now, suppose you have worked on different types of firewalls, checkpoint, Fortinet,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe he will ask a question to you.
I'll
What is the best
recommend
you
Palo Alto
recommend?
only.
He will tell you why. What is the answer for that?
See, first thing, it's very easy to handle. Everything is in the dashboard.
Yeah.
Okay. And you asked me about the sales question.
Yes, correct. No, actually, one of the IT guy, he asked me this question before. Okay, yeah. He told me, what is your recommendation for the firewall?
So I'll see, as per my answer, I'll tell him like after the initial configuration, everything is in GUI. So why I'll take that much hectic to work in command line, correct?
And also, right, like Palo Alto is the only firewall that has like one pass, like everything they check in
SP3
single pass.
patent
Yeah.
they have,
They patent,
and Palo Alto is in world's best firewall. There is no other firewall than Palo Alto.
Yeah.
Why I'm not recommending Checkpoint in the sense the guy who has left the Checkpoint organization, he built this Palo Alto.
Yes, right.
With some drawback, right? He could be having some test cases. What all the issues they were facing in this Checkpoint. Checkpoint has only one console. Everything will be connected there itself. And dashboard is also not that good. Like if someone is using for the first time, they'll get confused. And in FortiGate, as I know, like they have a GUI interface has some hidden features. If you click on that, then other feature you can able to see. Correct.
Yeah.
In Palo Alto, it is not like that. If you click on network, left side, everything you'll get. Got all the things which is related to the network.
Somebody said some kind of patent. What is this? It's SP3.
SP3 patent, single pass.
SP3 Indian, yeah, single pass.
Parallel 3. That is designed patent by Palo Alto itself. That is their own design.
And that is the
because of that, it came into the market. It crashed all the firewall market in that.
Yes, right.
And it has all the features. Firewall has all the features, but the thing, one condition is like you have to get the license for that.
Yeah.
Right.
Guys,
what
go
about
through,
this?
Go through this all concept. Why? Because from like once I start getting into the options of the firewalls and all, I'll explain this and I'll be going in a little bit fast. Why? Because we are not covered anything. We have not entered into the firewall yet.
From tomorrow, I think we should go fast.
Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, we can start that thing. That is why. Tomorrow we'll be discussing about connecting to the production network.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be going to that topic, model number 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then good night.
Anything else, guys, apart from this?
No, I think.
You got any update like how in Portal how lab will be set up or anything like that?
In Portal, I have to set up the lab, and for that, from networking, they will give the access to that folder. For that thing, I'll discuss with Gaurav tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Okay, I'll tell them to give the access to that folder.
Okay.
So why I am not recommending to you guys to work in the networking CVNG in the sense, once you start doing this lab, you will get a lot of error. Once you try to debug that error, you'll learn a lot of things.
Yeah.
You will Google, you will get error, you will ask someone, they'll help you out. Again, that error will come. Like if you go in this manner, you'll remember the things, or else you'll forget. If you get help from someone else, again you'll forget in 15 days.
Yeah.
Yesterday class, I guess Zubair has not joined, Shreya has not joined, and Karan has joined. Yeah, you had joined yesterday. And Chetan Kumar. Yesterday you were there, yeah. Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah, Sagar, tell me.
Can we connect the internet through VMware in Palo Alto OS in my laptop?
Yeah, if you are connecting only, right? Or else it will not open in the browser without internet.
No. I'm talking about in Palo Alto VM. I need to run internet to interface of Palo Alto OS.
Yeah, you will be creating that interface. I'll show you. We have not covered that thing.
Okay.
That is what I said. We have not entered into the firewall yet. Without internet, nothing will work, right?
That's fine. It's through management board?
No.
Rohit, the guy who gave the keys of VMware, it is invalid. keys.
You just go to the you just check in the GitHub VMware workstation 16 or 17 key. Okay, just search in the Google. There you'll get 6-7 key. Okay, try that key. Any one key will get match.
Yeah, I'll do this.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Good night then.
Yeah. Good night, guys.
Okay, thank you. Good night.
Bye, bye.
You.
Bye. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Guys, I forgot to ask you one thing. How is the lab manual? Did anyone worked or go through
Yeah,
the
it's
lab
good.
manual?
I'll work on it this weekend. I'm not getting the time.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay, guys.
So it was scheduled. Okay.
Okay. To allow that, first we required zone. We have to create a zone. Second, we have to allocate the port.
Interface.
Which port?
Yeah.
Interface 1/3. Why it is? If any traffic is coming from the internet, if we hit to the port E1/3, then it will check in which zone. It is an internet zone. Correct. After that, what it will check? How it will get to know? What is
We have to
required?
give IP DSCP.
What IP will give?
Interface DSCP.
No.
Because this is WAN side, so we have to give DSCP.
From internet you will give which
Public
DNS?
IP.
No.
DNS and DSCP.
Routes is required, right?
Routes, virtual routes. Yeah.
To run something, route is required, right? In your
Route.
let me tell you one thing. If you have IP address, if you have DNS, but without gateway, it will not run anything right in the network. Correct?
Yeah.
The same kind of thing. Route is also required, right? So what? Where you will mention this route? There is an option called
Network.
virtual route.
Virtual route. Yeah.
Okay. There you can mention static, dynamic, any other kind of thing.
Yeah.
Correct. If you have a firewall here, okay. This is an internet zone. If some traffic is coming from here, in your organization will be configured something, right? BGP, MPLS, VRRP, something you have configured here, right?
Yeah.
Or else the traffic will not come.